Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
Daddy,
What's up?
I want to turn it on.
You want to turn it on?
Yeah. I'm watching TV.
You're watching TV?
Yeah.
What you want to watch?
Huh?
Hi, darling.
Oh, I thought you were calling.
It's loading. Wait till it goes, buddy. I'll scoop that up. Oh, wait, yeah, go clean the living room and then come back. You can watch Frankie. Go clean up. Go in the room and play with them. Abel, get it. And take it in the room. Yeah, we're about to bus train, okay? Edward, you still on our train? Good. Oh, okay. Started to be all lying. Let's him talk.
Is that
Yeah, that's right. I want to do this. I kind of want to take the bill, but my issue, like that right there is like you're going to a place where you know that Marvel is never going to go.
yeah?
Because of the racism that the fan base bring, they're never going to go that deep because all it's going to do is take their stuff. Why would you know that? You are, if you are as black as you say you are and aware of your blackness, then you know that they're not going to go that far. They didn't even go that far with Black Panther. They had to turn Killmonger into a straight up villain in order like even though we know
More like caricature.
yeah the character of Black Revolution in such a negative way that doesn't make the actual revolution that way. But yeah, they just needed a really fucking bad guy, so they made fucking that character. But you know that they're not going to do that. So it's stuff like that. Like stuff he says is like you. Bootstrap. You are
That's why he doesn't want to read Miles.
you are a centrist.
Icon is literally him. He doesn't want to face that. He can't read about himself and then realize no matter how much you pull yourself out the bootstraps, you're going to see what's what. So you say Icon had like conservative views like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, and he's like the mirror to
Yeah.
like, but it's always like no matter what he does.
Yeah, he's so black like he's so black. Even though he's an alien. They don't care about that shit. The same universe.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You sound like a centrist. That's a problem. It's one thing that's to keep them what the other side is saying. It's another thing that for them to be historically on the wrong, but you're like, oh, they got some good ideas. Like,
Was it him?
you mean Taylor?
No, not him.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Who's the one Bush always talking
No, but that was Saddam Hussein.
Yeah.
But
Like,
Osama bin Laden.
yeah, some of them like he had some good points if you read his whatever it was too.
Manifesto.
Yeah, his manifesto, but you wouldn't say, oh,
Oh, no. That's hard to go with that. So you gotta. I'm trying to absorb it. Because it's too many things going on. It is one thing to say I watch Fox News. My mother watches Fox News because she wants to see what's going on over there. But she doesn't like, if she had to pay for Fox News, she's not paying for Fox News. She's not following Fox News for any other reason, right? So it's like, it's one thing to say I don't want to live in an echo chamber. It's another thing to say that, well, the other side, it keeps me in check.
keeps you in check of
What?
what? Exactly.
What keeps you in check? Oh, I'm not always right.
But what does they write about?
The problem with that you not being always right, you can always learn. You don't necessarily need the other side
Yeah.
to learn. Because everybody, just because somebody is far left, doesn't mean that far left person is always, or the far left people, or people on the left of you are always going to be trying to steer you that way.
But what's the parts that he thinks that are wrong about him that Fox is right about?
I don't fucking know. Because for example, a lot of people may think that leftists are like anti-gun, anti-cop, and all that. That's not true.
They think we love Hillary and Bill Clinton.
Well, that's liberal. So that's a liberal thing. So like, there's a spectrum of shit, right? Political beliefs. But when he says that that it keeps me in check. So the other side, it feels like when a centrist says both sides have, it still says both sides have a point. One side thinks that you're not even a human, and the other side is saying everybody should have human rights. So when you say it, it's like you can have that discussion with people that aren't You can follow people who believe that, who aren't outright bigots. Is that where my brain is going? I'm trying to figure out where my brain's going.
I mean, the fact that he doesn't know what the same thought has, right? Like,
No, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. It's just his thought process is, I'm not always right. That's a human thing, right? The problem is the people that you're saying that might have a point, you're justifying what they do
yeah.
by saying, "Oh, following them. Oh, I know that they're wrong. I know that they're wrong, but some of the stuff they say is right." You can get some of the stuff saying. There are people who say the same stuff that they say that are not on the left, that are more maybe simple like you are, that are not saying none of the racist shit these guys are saying. You legitimize them by following them. That's the problem. You legitimize them by saying.
Also, the fact that Bob has so much history of being wrong and correcting why in the world?
It's his point to me. I can't put my finger on it. I'll probably think about it deeper. But to say I follow the other side or I listen to the other, like everybody listens to the other side because the other side is the dominant part of society. Those white men are the dominant part of the comic world. They are. So you already know what they're thinking. You can hear it. You don't have to follow them to hear the other side. It's impossible to live in an echo chamber of just leftist ideas. It's nearly impossible because the left is literally shadow banned from everything.
Because they're too diverse. They let, or at least try, or make it seem like they tried to let black men
Right. Let's keep watching. Listen, it's just one.
How often does that happen on the other side? If your followers know who you following, you don't think that may influence them?
Your followers see who you follow. You just promoted them by saying they have some good ideas, other than the fact that they are fucking bigots. You just promoted them. You justified what they do.
And you're following them on your main channel. You don't even have like a side profile.
Like if that's what you want to do, you can definitely make a side profile and but no.
But you're definitely following them on the main channel.
you legitimize who they are and what they say, and you just did it just now. You completely delegitimize everything he said. He's not even addressing any of the other stuff. Oh, I just don't like hot stuff. Andrew Reese is an asshole. How is she an asshole? Explain it to me.
But y'all love that when it came to men.
No, but here's the thing. The reason why I'm almost positive that he was disparaging her is because of that thing that made her think. But what people miss about that whole situation is that Caitlin Clark was doing it first. And she did it to her because she did it to her. And then from that point on, she's been getting death threats and things of that nature. So she's an ass. I would be an asshole if I was getting death threats too. But you refusing to look at that side shows me everything I need to know. So when somebody says you a coon because of that. No, I'm gonna do 25 points. So what he's done is what Joe Rogan did, and that's what got Trump elected.
Yeah.
What he's done is doing what Andrew Schultz did, and that's what got Trump elected. And then all these guys are backpedaling him right now, like, oh my God, he just had points. He had people on the other side was telling you about this person. Just entertaining the shit gives you legitimacy. Like, gives them legitimacy. You're entertaining it. That's why they say when your girlfriend say don't be out there entertaining them hoes. Like, if you're entertaining them, you're entertaining the idea of stepping out. They do.
They do.
They do.
The hell? This is the thinking. What?
He's not. The fact that you read Spider-Man and you don't know that. Yes. The problem with that is that it starts little and then gets big. If you don't cut it off little, this whole thing with ICE started with Trump. Because what happened? Trump started saying that they're bad people. They're not bringing their best people. That's what he said. We're gonna do a wall. That's what started it. Shithole countries. And now there have been people killed by ICE. If you don't cut it off when it starts, it grows. When Charlottesville happened, when Heather Heyer got killed, Trump said there are bad people on both sides, good people on both sides. We literally have Nazis walking the street, snatching people up, killing them now. So again, when you take the little stuff that it's just a little bit, and you minimize it like, oh, I'm centrist, I'm somewhere in the middle. You enable what happens on the other side.
How come centrists always, when everyone is centrist, it happens to always be right?
Yeah.
Like, why is that?
Like, so when I hear I'm a centrist, you're a centrist to what? To where? Because ultimately, what you sound like is, I'm on the right. Mm-hmm. That's what it sounds like. It's like, I'm not always right. And just because you said you support trans people and you said that out openly, cool beans. But it shouldn't have took you all this time to say something. And again, the nigga, he didn't watch the other dude's video all the way because the dude offended him. He's not a coon. He didn't get called a coon until you find out who people would find. No, there's a line now. All this I'm in the central bullshit is bull. We literally have Nazis in ICE who are snatching up brown people. And it all started with one little comment. It all started with telling people that Obama was not American. It started right the fuck there. And people carried on with that, and it turned into what it is today. Literally. So when you say I'm in the center, both sides have a point. Like, for example, the people who are here illegally, they are here illegally. But unfortunately, we have a constitution that says that you have to give them due process.
Yeah, death isn't.
Killing them, disappearing them is not cool. That's a moral thing. Fuck what's legal. That's moral. Disappearing them is immoral. So you're still in the center.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's dumb. That's fucking dumb. It's part of the reason why we have the issues we have in the comic book industry as is. As people want to shut up when it's time to say something. What's up, buddy? You want to watch trains? No.
No, because it's like
You're pretending like you didn't know.
well, you didn't know about being a centrist, or didn't know.
He pretends like he don't know like the importance of of what's going on. Like, okay, first of all, it's Black History. So some people who are comic book thing, they might think, oh, maybe Comic Explained got something going on for Milestone or something black.
Yeah.
But they turn to your channel, they find nothing. So a black person who's been following you might say something like, hey, why don't you blank, blank, blank? That's where the conversation goes. Like, well, I don't really watch a black Milestone like that. Again, there are other books outside of Milestone. You tend to just do the cape stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're just going to do the cape, there are other superheroes, there's other people that you can point at or you can spotlight.
Rodney Barnes.
Like, there's plenty of stuff that you can do, but you're not doing it.
The guy that produced the movie.
Like, you're not doing it. So, people are going to.
Yeah, supposed to be running. Supposed to walk. Walk.
No, this whole thing is annoying.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying because you know that you are the biggest. You know that that's what you are.
And you know the reason why he is that big.
And you know the reason why you are that big. I mean, he does really good videos and he has a really deep, sultry voice. He has a nice voice. But you do, apparently.
Let me guess, he doesn't believe the whole thing about YouTube suppressing black videos and subscribers?
I don't know. I'm not going to, I don't get into that.
I mean, given that apparently people didn't know he was black.
Yeah, people didn't know he was black. I knew he was black. I can hear it in his voice. Nigga, you sound like Morgan Freeman.
Did he ever?
Like you are black.
Was he ever on screen?
A few times, yes. He's been on screen, and I've seen his face. He's black. You're one of your parents white, but you black.
So he knows he passes the thing of that.
Like most people don't even know about that shit. But I'm just saying. I don't think I'm not the right kind of movie. Because I feel like the stuff I'm saying is you turning it into something else.
I mean, wouldn't comic books bring that up? Or
Bring what up?
is it only recent comic books?
He reads comic books and he does comic books. He covered Batman breaking the Nazi's arm and stuff. I watched that video. I've been watching the series on Absolute Batman through him. But
So nothing from Negro comics.
but no,
That's what I'm saying.
but he doesn't have to. But but the problem is that when we say, hey, you do a shitload of comics, why don't you do this? He's like, I don't like that. Why? What's wrong with it? You give people so answer the question. You're not answering the question. You certainly don't almost the answer. But the problem is that because you're not gonna answer that question or you're gonna dance around it, at that point that gives us okay, you are okay. You're cool. You're cool. You just answer the question. You're cool.
When black characters are the same, you dance around it for no other reason.
It's like
All right.
you have the power to do something to help black creators, but he said something along the lines like he doesn't pay attention to who owns or like the comics and stuff like that. He just cares about the story. I was like, cool, but that's a privileged way to look at it. Because when you look at comic books and you look at the way certain people write certain things about certain comic books, yeah, when you look at it that way, you leave out black creators because the comic book industry purposely gatekeeps black creators, and it has been that, and it stayed that way, and it stayed that way. But I don't care what he says. No, but centrists wouldn't talk about DEI. That's what he would say. But like, my point is that you have power. You know that you have. Pretending that you don't have power makes what you're saying to us feel like you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting. You know that you have power.
Just so you're following the money, man.
But
at that point,
But people have said that around. I said that he follows the money. He does the comic books that people are going to care about. Cool, fine. But when people ask you that, that's your answer.
Yeah, that's your answer.
That's your answer. Nothing else. It's like people don't really care about Milestone. You don't gotta say that you don't like Milestone. My viewers, for whatever reason, don't really follow Milestone like that.
And
You just answered everybody's.
that, and the same answer Black Sands should have got. He doesn't recommend anybody that actually does Black comics. He doesn't give them a shout out, like how he just gave out these white supremacists a shout out.
Yeah.
So you could also say, I don't do those comics because I'm not interested, but here are other people that I follow. I give a shout out to.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
I know.
that is a good point.
But he could have also said that I'm not interested, but I know these people follow them.
Like, if you're really interested in people who do Milestone comics, then my friend over here does Milestone. And he does a really good job.
Yeah.
That's easy enough to say that.
And like there are other white people that do these Milestone books. They can be so like so many of black political voice or the residential of black as a movie. So it's like the same argument with Black fans. Like Black fans could recommend somebody.
He's not going to because he don't know nothing about the comic book industry. He really thought he was going to get away with saying the stuff that he did, and people called him out. He's just a rage baiter.
Yeah.
Abel, no, stop. Yeah.
What you thought it was again? Okay. Are you will be? Let me. Again.
Abel, get out. Says one more thing about it. Okay. Stop. Stop. Okay. Okay. Check. 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 Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Okay. All right, guys. Probably time for David. All right, come on. Time for bed, but. And then the elbow, right to the ground. Come on, come on, come on.
Thank you.